Hello everybody, it's Pavo and welcome back to ZooCrafting. So the Cassowaries did in fact win the vote for the next exhibit that we're going to build. So we're going to be heading over there in just a moment and we're going to be starting to lay out and plan the exhibit. They won by 28 votes, which is 14 more than the second highest vote, which was really cool. It means that you definitely want to see the Cassowaries, and we're going to be hopefully moving the Cassowaries in from the nursery, which is that little building behind me. I don't know if you can quite see it. Into their new exhibit. They have been cooped up in the nursery for quite a while, but they are well looked after. Now you may see this thing behind me. This is a signpost and it is something that I coded. It's part of the Zoocraft Discoveries mod and I think it looks pretty cool. I've gone around and I've placed a couple of these all around the park and they just have directions to things that you might want to go to. So the teleporter's over there, it's got directions to my farm, it's got directions to my stable and my zoo, and there are also ones around my zoo giving you directions to all the zones. And when we head over to the Australian zone, or the Outback zone as it is known, because Australian zone does not fit on these signposts, we will pass a couple of them, so you'll be able to see them in there. They come in the 6 different types of vanilla wood, so you've got plain oak, you've got birch, you've got jungle, acacia, spruce, and dark oak. And there is a crafting recipe for them, and I have one in my inventory ready, so this is the crafting recipe, and yes, you can use the 6 vanilla planks to give you the respective signposts. And the reason I'm telling you that is in case you wanted to craft them yourself. The Zoocraft Discoveries mod is sort of in a finished state. It's not yet public, but I know that it will be soon, and you know I always say that, but it will be soon, I promise you. You'll all be able to play around with everything on it, and not only the signposts been added, but there are a couple of new animals as well, but those are surprises, so I will let you know those when we come to them. But first of all, let me just get my breath back. Ben decided it was a good idea to fill my house with butterflies, and if you know me, you know I'm not the biggest fan of butterflies. I just don't like flying insects in general. I wondered what was doing there. Just because I just don't like them flying towards my face and towards my eyes. It's just very unsettling. So Ben thought it was funny to fill my house with them. So I've got to find a way of getting rid of those. And I think the best idea is probably to open all my windows and doors and let them fly free. The funny thing is they've all got stuck in this fish tank over here. I think there's probably hundreds in there. So as soon as I remove that fish tank, they're all going to fly out. So I'm going to open all the windows. They really are everywhere. They've even flown upstairs. And I don't know, I just can't stand them. They are pretty, I'll give you that, but I just want them to stay away from my face, thanks. So there's a door here as well, and there's a door there. And some in the kitchen as well. I hope none have gone down into the basement, because I don't think they'll be able to get out of there. And I'm surprised none of them have flown into the essence berries either, because they will take damage and they will die. But all the doors and windows are open now. I'm going to put these elephants outside as well now, because they've been in my house long enough. It was sort of a bit of a joke that they were the elephant in the rooms. Did that just clone right in front of my face? Did you see that? Now I have 3 elephants. Oh my gosh. So let's just take these outside. I don't know where to put them, but I was thinking maybe into the exhibit. I'm not sure whether I think these are African elephants. I think they are because they've got the big ears. But my African elephant exhibit is quite full, so I don't really need any more elephants. I might just have to take them off into the wild and release them. I don't have enough safari nets to take all 3 of them though, unless I get out Chalfont. I think we'll do that. I think we'll get Chalfont out, because lots of you love Chalfont. He has his own little fan club now. Which one was Chalfont in? That one. And we shall go grab the other 2 elephants right after I've just had a snack, because my hunger is quite low. What should we eat? Let's have some of these avocado burritos. That sounds quite nice. And they have been in my backpack for months now, so I'm surprised that they are still as fresh as they were when they were made. But let's grab this elephant and this elephant. I don't know why they clone. It just seems to happen, but we'll go release those somewhere over here in this direction, I think just past this hill. Hopefully all the butterflies will fly out my house, and then I'm going to have to try and get them all out of that fish tank. And as I said, there are hundreds in there, so they're going to fill my house even more, but as soon as we can get them out, the better, really. So I'm going to just pop these over here on this hill. This definitely isn't the right environment for them. Maybe I'll come back and get them in another time. There's just not enough space for them at my zoo. I might have to expand some exhibits, but the elephant exhibit is pretty big as it is, so I don't think we'll be doing that. And Chalfont is coming back with us, so that's good. And we'll just head back. You will see that there are also stars in the sky. I think the time is set to dusk or dawn, I'm not sure. It's one of the two, but it makes the sky look really, really pretty, especially with this texture pack that I'm using. And that's actually called Halcyon Days, and the link to that is in the description if you were wondering. So let's go and we shall break this fish tank. This is going to be fun, isn't it? So Chalfont, let's just feed you up. I've got some raw steak here because I know you like that. I'm going to have to go and grab some rotten flesh from the basement as well, and perhaps some chicken as well. I'm not sure what you'd like. I did say we were going to take a trip to Seri's Doggy Bakery, so we might do that. But I do want to get started on the Cassowary exhibit, so I'll try not to get distracted. So let's go ahead and we shall break this this aquarium. I need to grab a pickaxe because I don't think I can do it by hand. And there we are. There are loads of you. Oh my gosh, please can you leave my house? Please. I don't want to like attack you. There is really so many. Please just fly. Get out. Get out. Go outside where there are flowers, please. Not in here. So I think I'll wait until I put my fish tank back because they're only just gonna fly back in. And oh, they really are a nuisance. They really, really are. I was wondering if perhaps I could leave Chalfont here to roam around and scare them all off, but I was thinking if I did that I probably wouldn't see Chalfont again because he'd go chasing them over the hills. So that's probably not a good idea. But I shall leave my house to air out. Hopefully we don't get any people coming to steal any of my furniture or any of my bunny slippers, because those bunny slippers are very, very valuable to me. Speaking of which, I do need to repair my diamond boots, so I'm just going to do that very, very quickly, and then we shall head on over to the Outback Zone. I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to grab some diamonds. I think it's 4 to make a new pair of boots, but I just want to see how much it is to repair them, because I think these might be enchanted. No, they're not quite, so I think it might just be easier to make me a new pair of boots. There we are. And I should just wear them until the ones I'm currently wearing disintegrate. Oops, no, I needed that open, didn't I? For the butterflies to fly out. So yeah, let's go over to my zoo. Past the goat pen, which we haven't really interacted with for quite a while. There are also hundreds and hundreds of these dragonflies as well, and I prefer the butterflies to these dragonflies, to be honest, because they are pretty, but they just seem to always want to fly into my face, and I really dislike that. So yeah, let's head on over, shall we? We should probably have bought a horse, because the Outback Zone is quite a way away, or perhaps even use the teleporter, because we do need to travel quite far. Just need to eat some more of these burritos. And some people have actually bought NPCs, and I will be adding them in as soon as possible, just right after this episode. Haven't really had much chance to do so because, yeah, I'm back at uni now. So you can probably tell because the traffic outside is quite noisy, and you've probably heard a few sirens already. But yeah, you never know. You never know what happens around here. But we're almost there. And there is a German Shepherd, I think. I don't know why he's roaming around here. He's definitely not an Australian animal. But I was thinking that we could build the Cassowary exhibit over here. So you'll see I've already laid down a couple of these carpenter's blocks. Now, I want to I don't want to make the Cassowary exhibit too big. I'm sort of basing it on the Cassowary exhibit that I saw at Chester Zoo, which was sort of just a little area. It wasn't that big, and they had a little stables, which was like a little hut with a thatched roof. So I was thinking we could do something similar over here. So I've got my carpenter's blocks here. I'm just going to put these safari nets away because I'm not going to need these. And I completely forgot to get the rotten flesh for Chalfont. I might have some in some of these backpacks actually. I do. I have some here. So if Chalfont gets hungry, I can feed him a couple of those. But yeah, I have my carpenter's blocks, and I'm just gonna lay out a sort of design. And what did I just tread on? Is there some poison ivy around here? There is indeed. We'll get rid of this. We don't want this in the Australian zone. We don't want to be poisoned. Wow, there is a lot of it. It's everywhere. Are there any more? There's one over here. It's this spiky plant. And whenever you tread on it, it poisons you. So I'm just looking. I don't think there's any more around here, but we want to get rid of it as much as possible because we don't want any visitors to our park being injured by it. So yeah, I'm just going to lay out a little fence, a little boundary for what will be the Cassowary exhibit. So there is going to be a path that goes over here. I'm not sure whether it will head up to anything off in that direction, but we shall see. But let's just expand it this way. I will have to do a bit of terraforming because this is sort of a high, it's like 2 blocks high rather than this, which is like the ground level. So I will have to do a bit of terraforming. I'm not sure whether I want to like raise the fence up to here and we could have like an upper fence. I think I might just want to make it one level. So yeah, that's going to be the front, and you'll be able to walk around the side of it. So yeah, we'll need to sort of flatten all this land out. I can't really do that in on camera because it will take forever in survival. So I'm going to do a bit of world edit off camera. But this is going to be the Cassowary exhibit. So it's going to sort of head off this way. I think we are going to follow like this natural curvature here because I do like it. And off in this direction. I'm looking at my mini map and we have an angle there. Angles, I do not like angles. They just... See, this is the weird thing, okay, because Minecraft is full of cubes and I really dislike curves. There's like this mod that we have on the server called architecture mod, which adds cylinders and spheres to Minecraft, and I don't know, I just think they're too curvy for Minecraft. But when I'm building exhibits, I think the like the regular just cube shapes are quite boring, so I like them to have a bit of pizzazz, so I make them curvy. And that's sort of my building style. I don't know if any of you have noticed. But yeah, I do like those, so we're going to have an exhibit sort of like this. I probably will extend it off a bit more that way. But this is the basic outline. And it will come around here and it will be bordered by this forest. And they're going to have this little area of ground that they can walk around in. And then over here they're going to have like a little stables, a little hut, as I said, similar to Chester Zoo. And it will be a round building with thatched roof on the top, and that thatch is also from the Zoocrafters Stories mod. This one here, this regular thatching, which looks quite nice. It's like sort of like a more detailed version of hay bales, because hay bales are very, very yellow. So yeah, that's going to be here. I'm going to dig the exhibit down by 2 or 3 just so the cassowaries can't jump out the exhibit. Because, well, cassowaries are quite dangerous. They have 3 toes, and the inner toe has a really, really long claw. And, well, cassowaries, they're okay as long as you leave them alone. If you provoke them, they probably will attack, and they will use that claw to kick at you and slice you. And, yeah, you don't want to be kicked by a cassowary, because probably seriously injure you, and nobody wants that. But yeah, I'm going to get out my shovel, and we shall see how far we can get with this exhibit. This is not mine. Oh, is this my enchanted one? It is. So we also need to get rid of all of this foliage as well. So I believe I have a bucket of water, which we can use to clear everything out. If it wants to spread, because Minecraft water has this mechanic where it flows towards the nearest edge, so it will not get rid of all this, which is really annoying. There we are, that sort of worked. And we've got a bit more over here as well. And I believe this is switchgrass, which I actually like. I think it suits this area quite well. We have a hole there, so that's not going to work. And some more over here as well. Please, grass, just destroy. Just destroy. Might just have to do it by hand. It will probably be easier. Yeah, like so. And yeah, I said I was going to dig it down, so we shall get started with that. It does take quite a while to do so, so I'm not sure how far we'll get. But I'm sure this will look good when it's finished. So let's see if I can think of some cassowary facts. Cassowary eggs are in fact green. I'm not sure why. There probably is a reason that I do not know that I will have to look up. But I do know that their poop is bright purple, and that is because of the diet that they eat, which is mainly fruits. Sometimes they might eat insects or things off of the rainforest floor, but it's mainly berries. They'll also eat some poisonous berries that would kill other birds and animals, and then those animals can then like eat the cassowary poop. So it's a good sort of like mechanic that the cassowaries have, because it allows the other animals to survive as well. They are found in Australia, which is why we are adding them over here to my zoo, the outback zone. The species that we have on the server is the southern cassowary. There are 3 species in total. The other 2 do not belong to Australia, so we're not going to add those in. Not that we do have textures for them though, but they do look quite similar, so we could add them in if necessary. And I'm not picking up any of this dirt, so let's just make a bit of room in my backpacks. Oh my gosh, I forgot about all these birds. Those are all the birds that we collected when we went back in time with Jacob, and I do need to find an exhibit for them. Or build an exhibit for them rather. And I was thinking we could build a huge greenhouse, like a huge, a bit like the tropical zone, but like a glass greenhouse, and we could put them all in there. I think that might look cool, and we could have like some exotic and rare plants. I don't know when we'll do that though, because there's always so much to do here on ZooCrafting. But yeah, so I believe this exhibit is starting to take shape already. You can see sort of where everything is going to go. You can see the border. We just need to get rid of a couple more blocks over here. It is quite difficult to break, well, it's slow. It's not difficult, it's slow to break grass. It's faster to break just normal dirt. But we are almost there. I think we're going to dig down one more. But perhaps not right now. And then I'm going to do my special technique where I add in all those carbonaceous blocks to the walls of the exhibit to give it sort of a rocky feel. I think I almost like that outline there. I don't think we're going to have to change up this side of the exhibit very much. We will have to fill in all these holes here and perhaps light up these tunnels as well, because we don't want any hostile mobs spawning in there. But no, this place looks quite cool. I think I might add like a little water moat as well, because that's something that Chester Zoo had as well, just in case the cassowaries do decide to climb out, they won't cross the water. So that's good. Not that they can climb out on here because they can't jump over 2 block high blocks, and neither can I. I can't do so either, so I've sort of trapped myself in this exhibit. So let's just go ahead and we'll get rid of another layer of grass and dirt before all this grass spreads, because it's gonna be difficult to break everything. And Chalfont, let's just give you some more pieces of rotten flesh. I know this probably isn't the tastiest food in the world. I definitely wouldn't want to eat it if I was a dog. But I say that when I'm giving my own dogs food as well. Like the food that we give them, it's not appealing to us, but then again, it's not human food. So there's that. This is a decent height. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make the ground out of, because yeah, you do find cassowaries in the rainforests. So I think I might leave it as grass and dirt, let all the grass spread to the dirt. Perhaps I'll change some of the areas to sand, perhaps even podzol, because that's sort of a rainforesty type of block. Podzol is sort of like leaves and dead vegetation. So yeah, I think I might add some of that in as well. I do have some of that over in, I think it's the ocelot exhibit, because they also live in rainforests as well. So yeah, we're almost there. But I can't wait to add them in, because I think this is my second bird exhibit after the what's that bird again? It's not the kingfisher, it's the kookaburra, which technically is a type of kingfisher. And it is also raining again, as you'd expect, because it's not a ZooCrafting episode if it doesn't rain. Though I probably will have to change the biome up though, because this is Australia, this is meant to be Australia, and they don't get much precipitation there. It's meant to be sort of a dry biome. So I'm going to have to find a biome that I can change this place to using the biome wand, and I'll probably do that off camera as well. I don't want to make it too much of a drastic change though. Like, I sort of like the texture of all this soil, and I thought I was taking damage. I thought something was shooting at me, but it's not. It's just because I'm hungry. I can't feed you an avocado burrito, can I? No, doesn't look like it. And I don't think I want to anyway, because I think those burritos were made for me. Because they have avocados in, and avocados are my favourite. But yeah, we're almost there. We don't have much to go. And I will be resuming this in the next episode. I just don't want to carry this on too long. I don't want to bore you all. But we are making progress, and I hope that you're happy and can agree with me that this exhibit does look quite nice. And Chalfont is king of the castle there. He's just standing on that grass block. And once again, I'm not picking up any of this dirt, so I need to make a bit of room in my inventory. I think it's because when I break the tall grass, it drops seeds. It drops different types of seeds, like different herb seeds, and that takes up so much room in my inventory. So let's just pop all those in. Ooh, geishas as well. We should really start up a geishal farm, because I do want to get some of the chocobos as well. I think I've had some in safari nets for ages. I know back at my old house I didn't even touch them, but I did farm some of the stuff up, some of the lovely geishals, to breed them. I think that's what they're for. But we're just picking up all this dirt because I don't want to litter, even if it is dirt, and it does annoy me when I can't pick up the blocks. And I have so much dirt at home anyway. I don't know if you can do anything with it. I don't know if you can like compress it into anything using one of the mods. You probably will be able to, but I'm not exactly sure. So I think that's everything. This is definitely the right level for the exhibit. I'm not going to go down there because if I go down there I won't be able to get back up. But I'm going to end the episode here. The end of a rainy episode. So thank you all for watching. As always, the code is on screen. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next time. Goodbye. Bye.